Good evening, Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. As some of you have already heard, I've done a lot of various voluntary jobs, but I think the one I'm going to talk to tonight really touched my heart and made me think, in some senses, how lucky I was. There's an organisation that is run by a Ruislip church called HOD, which means that it's for children suffering from disabilities, and what it does, it employs a 10-day programme to be able to be involved. A church gives up their premises for 10 days. So it used to, before the schools got all integrated, when they used to have special schools, they used to invite 10 boys and 10 girls to come to this place in Ruislip to stay over for 10 days, so that would be good for them, and it would also give their parents, who have been full-time carers, time to do something with either their other children or themselves to have a break and go away. It was all voluntary, and they used to have nurses there that could stay overnight and deal with all the children's problems. And then some of us used to go into in the daytime and take them out places. Now that to me was a great challenge, because they were, apart from on the first day when they thought their parents were going to leave them, some of them were really tearful. But to make that even better, when the 10 days was up, they were also cheerful because they didn't want to lose the good experience they'd had. And with the volunteers that we had, we took them to Thorpe Park, a coach was organised especially for them. Thorpe Park, the London Eye, and about 7 or 8 different places in the week. But what something touched me was because some of the children were in wheelchairs, and some of them lived in Wales, Kent, and they lived all over the place. And what I was really shocked and surprised about, we even took the children to somewhere where they could watch a film. Now some of the children were in wheelchairs, and when they were living in Kent, they were not allowed in the cinema, because the cinema said that if they came and sat in a wheelchair, that was a fire hazard. So some of them had never been in a cinema, never been anywhere like that. They were always cheerful. On the Friday night, they gave us a concert and wanted to do something for us before they left on the Saturday. They had sports day on the Sunday. They had sports day on the Sunday when the parents came, and they were running around the field or doing something in the sports. They were well organised. In the evenings, we had people coming in, like somebody came in and talked to them about guide dogs, somebody else came in and talked to them about magicians, and we had something going on every night with people there playing games and volunteers, and I was really happy to be in with that environment for about 20 years. And we all mucked in together, and we knew what our roles were, and some of the children were even 11 years old and absolutely could not move with arthritis. And when you see a child that you're dealing with and actually touching, and they're screaming because it hurts, because they're not used to it, because their body is absolutely hurting. And I came away, when I was coming away from that, and I'm thinking, why am I moaning? Why am I complaining? These people are so, with many injuries or many things that are wrong with them, but they always come up with a happy face, and they're pleased to be there. And it was a real treat to go, and real nice experience to be involved and to know that you could do it and stay there till about 10 or 11 at night when they'd all gone to bed, bedded down, boys in one place, girls in the other. They'd been fed, and we'd been around with them, and it was really a joyful experience to actually have to be there and come. And I would recommend it to anyone. I think the organisation is still going on. I did bring a few photos that I got, but in talking to somebody, they thought they were a bit too small to be seen when we were talking, and it might distract people from the talk. But it really meant a lot to me, and I was really pleased that I could go on that, and the church gave up its buildings for us for that 10 days. So, thank you.